What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's do a little recap over our free picks from yesterday. So yesterday ended up a 4-1 day on the free picks. Can't complain. So we had obviously we had Fairburn field goals made. That one was pretty free. He cashed the first half for us. We had Gibbs over 19 fantasy score. Gibbs had a great game last night. Ended up cashing this out pretty easy as well. We obviously had Cade Cunningham over PRA. That one cashed. We had Jalen Green points who cashed for us. He ended up with 26. And then we had Devin Booker, man. So Booker under PRA. Bad read by me. I knew Booker was going to play about 36 to 38 minutes, depending on how close the game was. I didn't expect the game to stay a one-point game the entire time. I really didn't. So he played 42 minutes, almost 43 minutes, played the entire second half, didn't get pulled, had 13 free throws, made 12 of the 13 free throws. It just still shot 50%. Like, dude just literally told me to eat my words, and he cashed me out, or cashed whoever took the over out. He didn't cash me out. He sold me. But anyways, 4-1 yesterday. Can't complain. I've got 5 more picks for today. I've got 3 NBA as well as 2 NFL. Hopefully we can get that sweep again, or not again, but get that sweep today. We did have another profitable day yesterday in our Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord, highly recommend you guys join. It's absolutely free. Link is down in the description. But cash this free play right here. We did have a couple of bad beats. So we did cash this Gibbs and Fairburn. So we took the Prizepicks discount line they have. Obviously, I'm Prizepicks VIP, so I could play up to $100 on it. So $100 won $275. We cashed this Jordan Poole and Jalen Green over on CHALKBOARD for a little 162 profit. We cashed this one Jaden Daniels and Jameer Gibbs over on UNDERDOG for 223. And then we cashed this one over on Parlay play. So we did have a bad beat on this one. Mahomes, obviously Houston ended up losing last night to Kansas City. So I honestly thought the Chiefs were going to win anyway. Was pulling for Houston, but they couldn't pull it out. Chiefs ended up just milking the clock, and Mahomes didn't have to throw the ball anymore. So unfortunately, he chalked us with like 175 passing yards. Was really close to cashing us out, but no cigar on that one. But overall, yesterday was profitable. Hopefully, we can keep profitable again today. I am going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to win a free month of VIP. If we get 250 likes on this video, I'm going to pick another comment down below to win a free month. So make sure you guys smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and let's pick our winner from yesterday's video. So winner is going to be for B-Dot, who said VIP me. Well, B-Dot, you just got that free month of VIP. Send a message on Discord, and I'll add you. And yeah, once again, congrats. And I appreciate everyone leaving the comments and supporting us. I really do. If you guys do want to get all of our plays, head on over to our WAP or our Patreon. Link for both of those is down in the description. All you do is pay through one of these platforms. You pick the one you like better. If you already have Patreon, maybe Patreon's easier. If you already have WAP, WAP's probably easier. But just pick the one you want. You subscribe through there, and then it'll give you access to the VIP channels in our Discord. But we'd love to have you guys a part of the community. Join if you haven't. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into these picks, guys. So, like I said, 5 picks. We're going to start with NBA for today. So the first NBA play of the day we're going to start with is going to be a risky one. So it's going to be for our man Kawhi Leonard. So they have his line right now sitting at 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, I like this line a lot. Especially, I mean, it's Kawhi. We know he's been injured. He's going to be limited minutes most likely. He played on the 15th. He cashed this, but he didn't play. He hasn't played since the 15th. So hopefully, he does get a decent amount of minutes tonight. We're going to pull it up on Parlay Play real quick, too, just to see what the value is on here. I'm pretty sure the Parlay Play's value is actually worse on this play. So, yeah, they have him at 220 or 223. They have him at 23.5 PRA at a 1.85x, so it is a higher payout, but you are getting a point bump. So, I'd play it on Prizepicks at 22.5 before I touch this on Parlay Play. Once again, guys, if you want a free month of VIP, sign up for any partnered app. UNDERDOG, Sleeper, CHALKBOARD, Parlay Play, or better. Any of those 5 apps get you a free month of our VIP. You can stack them. So if you sign up for more than one, you do get more than 1 month. But use our code, make a $10 deposit, and you got a free month of VIP. The one I recommend right now is Parlay Play. But Kawhi Leonard, we're going to pull him up real quick. Over 22.5. You can see he's cashed 6 of his last 10. Obviously, if you look at this season, he's only played 4 games. He has chalked 3 of the 4 times this season. So he played back on January 13th, January 6th, January 4th, and the 15th. So he missed 3 of those. We're going to look at his minutes. He played 19, 20, 20, and 24. So he played 24 his last game, gradually going up. Obviously, it's been 4 days rest for him to play. They are playing against the Lakers. So the matchup versus the Lakers is really, really good. We know the Lakers give up a lot of stats in pretty much every category. 18th points, 15th in rebounds, 24th in assists. If you go to the forward position, power forward is not that many. Small forward is 22nd, 25th, and 28th. So to the small forward position, give up tons of stats. Now, I know Kawhi Leonard, obviously one of the stars. Hopefully he does get more minutes than 23. That would be nice if they gradually increase it. I could see him getting around 24, 25 minutes, depending on how close this game is. Now, if this game's a blowout, they're probably just going to rest him. But even if it's a blowout, I do think he's going to get at least 20 minutes. So I think the odds here, he's going to cash this out. Looking at injuries, AD's game time decision, LeBron's game time decision. They're always game time decision. That's just the way they are. They could sit out at any game. You never know. But I do think they're both going to play tonight. Looking at the Clippers side of things, Zubac is game time decision, Norman Powell's game time decision, and Harden is game time decision. If all three of those sit, this game's going to get ugly. If they all play, I think this game stays competitive. It is at the Clippers. So Clippers are playing at home, and I do like this play. So look at home games. Obviously, he only has 3 games. Don't even really make a difference here. He did cash his last game at home. But I think Kawhi Leonard's going to have a good game. I think he's going to put on a show tonight. I think 23 is going to be too low. And if you look at this line from last season, 63 out of 70 games he cashed, obviously, when he's playing full minutes. So I do like the play. I'm going to give him a chance. If he chalks me, I won't be playing Kawhi Leonard until he gets normal minutes and gets back healthy. But we're going to pull it up over here on Props Madness. We're going to take a look at this double LA game, and we're going to see what Kawhi Leonard looks like in terms of the season shot chart. So looking at the player, Kawhi shoots 37% of his shots from behind the arc. The other 50% are pretty much going to be anywhere up to the goal. Like sporadic, all over the place here. Looking at the opponent's defense, give up bottom 10 defense in terms of 3 points allowed. And then they give up 22nd in the paint. So in both positions, both under the rim and in the paint, you can see good matchup here for Kawhi, in my opinion. I like the way this looks. I like the value here for him at 22.5. And I'm going to lock him in. Looking at similar players, you can see 5 of the last 8 have cash versus the Lakers. By position, 8 of the last 15. So over 50% hit rate on both of those, which is obviously going to be good for our man Kawhi. Like I said, his minutes are going to be limited, so if you don't want to take a risk on this, you can fade it. But I do like Kawhi Leonard over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And I've got him locked in. So jumping into pick number 2 of the day, it is going to be a boosted line over here on Parlay Play. So I've got two semi-discounted lines, and then I've got one line that's a plus money prop that I'm playing for NFL. So it's going to kind of even itself out a little bit, but bear with me here. So we're going to pull up our man Paolo Banchero. Taking Banchero, this one's some people aren't going to like, but it is over 29.5 points and rebounds. So playing against the Nuggets tonight, Orlando's playing at home. We're going to look at the Orlando, and we're going to look at Banchero. So Banchero's been playing pretty well. They have been getting blew out lately, so his minutes have been a little bit lower. But 29.5 at a 1.47x, I can't pass up the value on this promo play. So you can look 24.5 as a 1.1x. His original line sitting at 32 or 33.5. 33.5, I believe, is what his original line is. So you're getting a 4-point discount here on this play at a 1.5 payout, which is really good. So I'm going to pull up our man Banchero. Points and rebounds. I will say that Parlay Play has the best promos. They really do. And that's why I've been playing on Parlay Play so much. But you can see he's cashed it 5 of his last 10. He's only cashed it 4 of 9 on the season. He has missed it in 3 straight games. So we're going to take a look at these last 3 games. So versus Philly, they got beat 99, or they won 104 to 99. Sorry. Versus Milwaukee, they got beat by 30. Versus the Celtics, they got beat by 30. So 2 blowouts in a row. He's come close in all 3 games. If you look at his minutes, he played 37 versus Chicago. His first game back from the injury, he played 26, played 27 again, 26, and then 29 his last game. So he played 29 versus Boston. If he gets 30 minutes tonight versus Denver, I think he's going to cash. So we're going to look at Denver. They give up a lot of points, man. Bottom 10 defensive points, 23rd, giving up 116 points per game. Not as many rebounds. Top 10 defense and rebounds. If you go over here to the forward position, 24th and 8th. Power forward is 8th and 5th. Shooting guard position, they give up, it's about the same, but they do give up a decent amount of stats. To the center position, obviously, they give up a ton, but overall, I do like this matchup for our man Banchero. Last game versus Denver, he played on the 5th. This was last season, but he did end up with 42 points and rebounds. The game before that was 26, but I do like this play for our man Banchero. So I'm taking a risk on him again tonight. Don't love this slate. There's a lot of unknowns here in terms of injury news. But looking at injuries for the Nuggets and for the Magic, Aaron Gordon's game time decision, Joker's game time decision. Either of those could sit. Depending on the Magic's lineup, well, It's not even depending. These guys are actually ruled out. This isn't even a game time decision. Bataze's out. Suggs is out. Both Wagner's is out, or Franz Wagner really the one we need to look at. Wagner's out. So really, it's looking rough for the Magic. So Banchero's definitely going to get his usage. I think he's going to get 34s, and I'm going to take a chance on him, especially with all these injuries. So I'm going to pull up Banchero over here on Props Madness. So Denver, Orlando, Banchero, opponent's defense, they give up pretty much similar everywhere. You can see the 22 and 22nd, the little green zones. They do give up 21st in the league in corner threes. Banchero doesn't really shoot any corner threes. He does shoot 32% from behind the arc, 39% from under the goal. So looking at those two, both are in the yellow, both are middle of the pack. I do think this is a good matchup for him, and I'm going to lock him in. So looking at similar players versus the Nuggets, 5 of the last 9 cashed by position, 8 of the last 15. Once again, both are over 50%. So points looking pretty good in terms of matchup-wise for our man Banchero. So I do have him locked in over here on Parlay Play. If you want to look at it on Prizepicks, his line is sitting at points assists, so 33.5 points and rebounds, like I said. So that is his original line. If you do want to risk it for that, I'm not touching that line personally. But Banchero, pick number 2. Jumping to our last play, we got to roll with our wagon, man. This is going to be a discounted line. It's going to be a goblin. We're taking our man Vucevic. We're going to take him at 29.5 PRA. As usual, he always cashes this. You got a 1.3x value over here on Parlay Play. We will check it out over here on Prizepicks to see if they have the Goblin up. So they don't have the Goblin. If you want to risk his 33.5, you can. Now, Portland is on a back-to-back. So that being said, man, Portland, that one does worry me slightly for blowout potential. Now, we're going to pull it up over here. Vucevic, PRA. We already know he's been a wagon and has cashed us out so much on this prop, man. Cashed 8 of his last 10. He's cashed it 83% this season. Head-to-head, he cashed his only game versus Portland. None are from this season, or I almost said only game this season, but one of his last 2, none are from this season. Like this play, though, man. So Portland, they are playing at Portland. That does give the Trailblazers a little bit of a chance, but they are on a back-to-back, and it could be a little bit ugly. I don't know what the spread is on this game. Let me take a look real quick. So the spread for this game is -6.5 in favor for the Bulls. So looking at Portland, their last game they played last night, they ended up losing to the Rockets by 22 points. So it wasn't a huge blowout. The starters ended up playing a decent amount of minutes. Jeremy Grant played 24. Simons played 32. Sharp played 27. Avdia was out, so I'm not sure if Avdia is playing tonight. We'll look at the injury news real quick for this one. So Avdia game time decision. Ayton's game time decision. It could be a good game. Jeremy Grant's ruled in again, so hopefully this game does stay close. Like I said, Grant played 24 minutes last night, so he shouldn't be too tired. Should be able to come out and play pretty well tonight as well. So, like this play. I think Vucevic's going to cash this out again. He's just come off a 56 PRA game versus the Hornets. I think he's going to eat again tonight, get at least 30. If you want to take his original line at 33.5 or 32.5. 32.5 looks really good too. So, I'll probably play both. Because if this game stays close, I'm pretty sure Vooch is going to cash 32.5 for us as well. If not, I think he cashes 30 in a blowout is still, as long as it's not like a 30-point blowout at halftime. But Vooch has been my wagon. I got to lock him in. Let's pull him up over here on Props Madness. Take a look at this prop here. Vucevic. Player, you can see he shoots pretty much everywhere. Shoots 29% from behind the arc, 31% under the goal. Looking at Portland, they have a bottom 3 defense in terms of points allowed under the goal. Give up 14th in the league from behind the arc. Everything's looking pretty dang good except for in the paint here where Portland has the best defense. But Vucevic should be able to eat from under the basket anyway, and I like that play. Looking at similar player stats, 1 out of the last 5 cashed, and then by position, 60% of cash, 9 of the last 15. So overall, I think it looks good for Vucevic. Taking my gut on this, trusting my gut on this one, and Vooch will get locked in one more time tonight. So those are our 3 NBA plays. Yes, technically these are 2 discounted plays. Neither of them are going to be. Vucevic will be a goblin on Prizepicks. Banchero won't get offered on Prizepicks. It's too high of a payout. I don't think they're going to give us that value there. But Kawhi Leonard, 1.85x. You're actually getting better value. Well, it is on Prizepicks at 22.5. Forget what I was about to say. But if he does come down to 22.5 at 1.8x, obviously play it on Parlay Play instead. But right now the value is on Prizepicks. So for our next 2 picks, jumping over to NFL. So we're going to start with our field goal made prop. So we're taking our man Cardi. So taking Joshua Cardi, we're going to take him over 1.5 field goals made. I had a very hard time choosing between Elliott and Cardi on this play. So Jake Elliott, 1.5 field goals made, I think would be a good prop too. But I think Philly's defense is going to beat the Rams tonight. So I think they're going to struggle. I think they're going to get into the field goal range and end up getting stopped and have to kick the field goals. Cardi's field goal range has been further this season than Elliott, and that's what worries me. I don't know that Philly's going to have too hard of a time moving the ball. I think the Eagles are going to win tonight, but we'll see what happens. So let's pull this up over to NFL. We're going to pull our man Cardi up. So Josh Cardi, over 1.5. Field goals, that is under. Take over. So he's cashed it in 5 straight games, 6 of his last 10, 10 of the last 18 games or 10 of the 18 games on the season. Looking at Philly, they have top 10 defense in terms of field goals allowed, give up 1.5 per game. If you look at Cardi, he's averaging 2 attempts per game with an 85% hit rate. So looking at his longest field goal, on average is 29. He has kicked a 58-yarder in his last 5 games, which he's cashed all of. He's averaging 49.6 in his longest field goal. So he's kicking some long field goals. He's been hitting every single one of them. I like the odds here tonight. Head-to-head, he didn't have any field goals his last game versus Philly, which is from this season back in November. But I think he's going to get them tonight. This is playoff status here. I think he's going to cash this out, and I got to lock him in. So Cardi over 1.5 field goals made. If you don't like it, obviously fade it. This play is a plus money. It's 1.9x on parlay play. So if you want to take the value is way higher on parlay play than it is on Prizepicks. It's just a regular line on Prizepicks at 1.5. I already have it on here. I don't know why I typed them in again. But it is a regular line on Prizepicks. This is almost like a demon line on parlay play, so you're getting better value. So just looking at these plays we have locked in, you could lock in these 4 for a 7.5x, which I know that's not insane value for a 4-man, but to have 2 discounted lines, that's not bad at all. So we're going to pull up our last prop. Last prop of the day is going to be for our man Josh Allen. Now, Josh Allen is really good value over here on Parlay Play. You can get his original line at 235.5 or 1.8x at 236.5, which is what I would personally lock in. But on Prizepicks, he's up to 240, so 240.5 on Prizepicks. Now, I like his 199.5 or 225.5 Goblin. These are probably going to be one of the 2 that I play. I don't think that I'm going to play his 240.5. I might risk a little bit. Might risk a unit at 235.5 or 236.5. But I'm going to fade the 240. Now, if you want a safer prop, that's 199.5. I think he's definitely going to cash. I think Josh Allen's throwing for 200. Let's be honest here. And then I do think he could throw for 225. So this is a really high scoring total. Has over a 50-point total on this game. And I like the value here for Josh Allen. So it could end up being a shootout. Buffalo versus Baltimore. This is going to be a good game, man. I'm excited to see this game. I hope it doesn't end up being a blowout. I hope it is a shootout. That would be awesome. But let's just click a random prop. Then we'll click passing yards. So over 236.5. He's cashed 5 of his last 10. He's cashed 44% on the season. If you look at Baltimore has the bottom defense in terms of passing yards allowed, pretty much the worst in the league, giving up 244.1 passing yards per game. Now, we are going to look at the pass versus run rate. Buffalo passes the ball 51% of the time, runs the ball 49% of the time. So, obviously, it's going to be about 50-50 split here. If you pull this up and change it to 199.5, he's cashed 11 of 18 games this season. Head-to-head versus Baltimore, they played one time back in September. He only had 180 passing yards. They lost 10-35 of those. So looking at that, man, obviously Josh Allen was struggling. He didn't cash this out, but I do think he cashes out tonight. If you don't want to play him, you don't have to, but this game at a 50-point total, it's hard not to take Josh Allen coming off a 272 passing yard game versus the Broncos. But I'm going to be locking him in. So you can pick which prop you want. I'm probably going to play both. I'll probably put both on the list. I'll put his 199.5, and then I'll put his 236.5 on the list for the free picks for tomorrow. But those are our free picks for today. So let's do a little recap. We got our man Kawhi Leonard. We got him over 22.5 PRA. We got Paolo Banchero over 29.5 points and rebounds. We got Vucevic over 29.5 PRA. We got Josh Cardi over 1.5 field goals made. Then we got Josh Allen over 199.5 pass yards or 236.5, whichever one you want to risk it with. But I like both of them. So anyways, those are our 5 picks for today. If you played them all over here on Parlay Play, which is a bumped play for Kawhi Leonard, you could play for a 14x. You can insure it for a 6x. So who knows? You can do it however you want to do it. But I would break them up into props like 2-man slips. That's the way I play them. That's the way I recommend it. But once again, guys, make sure you leave a like and comment on this video for a chance at free VIP. Hope you cash all your slips. I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video, and hope you guys have a wonderful day.